Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the App State Mountaineers offense will get the football first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week.
Make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden you just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out.
Anderson will throw. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket. Time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
With the catch, it's Turay. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's running game. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A shot for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
For the ball.
Approach on this drive, they didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation.
God damn, go for the ball.
Broke on the football and forced the big interception.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Works the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're going to run it. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Why did you run straight? Both of y'all just ran straight past.
Back to throw. It's Dyer. The spin, still on his feet.
But you didn't pick
How
up.
about that elusiveness? He's got space.
That's crazy. Great to cut down and don't even worry about the ball.
The band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first. I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will
how you got 99 spectacular catch but don't catch shit? The fuck?
His first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff, being where you used him twice in that loss a week ago. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Already a solid start
50-50.
He's out of bounds at the 47. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air. It's Dyer. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. Stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I really wish you would at least try.
It a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays.
Just try.
To who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Fires on the move. Connection to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Complete to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The hand to the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This shit crazy.
He'll try to salvage a field goal.
Said we've been hurting this year, and it seemed like that Judd Anderson nigga got that QB ain't really been. Come on.
Not a chance. Missed it.
Ain't been worth a fuck. I could have left him in the damn joint. Transfer portal. Same with this goddamn 6'6" receiver. I could have left. See why he left Oklahoma. Oklahoma ain't try to keep his ass. He can't catch. He just tall for no fucking reason.
So they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
Terrible throw, quarterback. My God. All this fucking space, bro. Why did you throw? And then, damn, receiver, can you at least try? All this space. All this space. You throw it way the fuck out there. Nigga don't even attempt. Well, I guess he like, shit, I can't get up there.
On the return, what a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The corners are walked up tight.
That's crazy. Ooh, wide receiver that did the DB dirty. Just straight put him in the ground.
5-yard line, they'll mark it at the 6. The Trojans
That's
trying
crazy.
to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Huffman. And he's brought down after the spin.
Get the fuck out of here. What is going on?
Trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Touchdown!
There's pancakes today, huh? We at IHOP. Boom. Boy, I'm telling you, y'all be talking about the playbook shit don't mean this, that, and the third. Boy, you gotta have that shit according to the talent.
We need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the
I think App State is mentally defeated this year.
Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Might be calling a hot route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Why are you jogging?
Makes the catch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here.
Why are you jogging?
They spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the
moves
field.
on 99.
Movement from the linebackers trying.
Like, that's crazy. That nigga footwork is not even that nice. Number 12. Who the fuck is that? Guess this nigga is shit is like that.
With the offensive line's assignment. Dropping back, it's Dyer.
Nobody wants to play defense.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
God damn.
And the Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got it behind the line. It's Huffman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Black. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line.
But they square in and y'all niggas took death.
The The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Got the back over the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here.
But it ain't going to play out that way.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last touchdown gets them a little bit of confidence.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He's going to take off. And the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He'll pull it down across the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Under fire. And it'll be
catch the football.
Physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without... Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, App State!
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. Punch for the tackle. He had all kinds of company as
That motherfucker 74. Don't be playing. Boom. Boom. Mm. 361. No wonder he flipping motherfuckers out.
fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Looking to pass. It's Dyer. And the defense got him at the 27.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He lost one down the sideline.
Oh, wow.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he
That's
knows
crazy.
he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down.
That's fucking crazy. Don't give me the SWAT animation or nothing. That's crazy.
Palmer right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Wants to go up top.
What are you doing back there?
As they extend the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Out of the end zone.
Get out the way.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A very productive play and tipped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on first down. makes his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Looking to throw on third. Working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds.
That's the clock running.
This guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He didn't even have it to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down.
Down App State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Got a man.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, shit.
That can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Firing deep. Catch inside the 30 and still right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Trojans are in the red zone. They'll give it to the back.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He rolls all the way down the...
Pancake.
Before they finally get him stopped. And the Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game.
Thanks.
They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response.
Touchdown, Troy! Fit it in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
35, App State 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Going for the big play.
And you still don't try to go up.
Make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Pass
Incomplete pass on the
on me?
side. The
Wow.
flag is down. Let's check the call. Some hand fighting at
Pass
the point of the
interference
catch
on the
will
offense.
draw the penalty,
The ball was
but this one
unthrown.
is going to go against the offense. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's got him this time. Bounced off his feet. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down.
You gonna block somebody?
To the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might
What
have
the
gotten
f? It's a RPO, bro. He blocked the man he was supposed to block. How is that offensive pass interference?
You know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick. But clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Shit, they calling that shit plentiful now.
They want to throw it.
Everybody just run past the man, huh?
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Touré. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's
Terrible throw.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This offense
Not like this corner route
just
can't be thrown.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nothing but space.
On first down, it's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Hoffman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Bro, don't do that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision.
I mean, I'm trying to hit it in the space, and he leading that bitch.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And maybe I'm doing something wrong with the meter.
Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Maybe that's why you ain't got no drip. That's why you fucking up all you. You ain't got no drip. Gotta put your drip on. Maybe you'll start balling me.
But they're still taking shots, and their players are
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all.
Holding.
It into the end zone, but
fuck out of here, bro.
Now we'll see if this one is coming back.
Pass interference on the offense.
That score could...
But what the hell going on, bro? How is this pass interference on the running back? He didn't do nothing. This nigga stopped and go and tried to do a fucking block. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, the algorithm is bullshit. You don't have, running backs don't even have stop and go route combinations. That's crazy.
Them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You know what? Let me try something. Let me just see. Let me just see something.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Fires to the wide out. Got his man down.
Oh, now the nigga get there.
He'll be brought down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
first down without scoring. Third down. Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first.
Nigga got hit with 3 or 4 offensive pass interference. That's crazy.
Using the quick game. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give as they work on that clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively,
What's their turn?
gotta get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Now from the 40,
Definitely can tell Jay was their coach.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Boy. $63 just hit 2 people. Houseway. Double team block. Hit him. You just squeeze through this gap right here. You just squeeze through it, huh? All right. I didn't see that. Y'all got it.
They'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds space on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the... And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And
especially when niggas don't even want to try to jump for the ball.
With a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
Easy picks.
You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
0 and fucking 6, bro. That's why.